Never stop trying your best just because someone doesn't credit you. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Studies No More Hard with Falak Kaushik. Today we are going to talk about the topic, a very interesting topic, on the fundamentals of life. It is a biology chapter first of class 9th. In this chapter, we'll make three parts of the videos. First part will consist of the introduction. Second part will be of the cell membrane. And third part will be of nucleus and the cell organelles. So in this first part, introduction to cells. So first question is, what are cells? So cells are the basic functional, biological and structural unit of life of any living organism. They are also called the building block of life. Why? This is a cell. This is a brick. You know that all buildings are made up of bricks. But still then they have different designs, appearance, structures. Similarly, all organisms are also made up of cells. But then also they have different structures, appearances. So next is cells you are introduced to. So what are cells made up of? Cells are made up of atoms. So first is hydrogen atom and second is this is the oxygen atom and this is the hydrogen atom. You know the atomic number of hydrogen is 1 and atomic number of oxygen is 8. This is oxygen, hydrogen. When these two atoms come together, they form a cell. So this was a whole phenomena or scenario. So next is, you know that how many cells are present in an adult human being? There are infinite number, but scientists have predicted that there are around 75 to 100 trillion cells in an adult human being. So every minute our adult human being sheds off around 300 million dead cells. So 300 million cells are shed off by a human being every minute, which includes 600 particles of skin being shedding off. And now next is 300 million cells are also produced every day. So every minute these are shed and every day same amount of numbers are produced. New cells are produced in adult human being. So next is the structure of cells. How does cell look? Cell looks like this is a somewhat structure, you can see it. I think you can see it very well. So in this part of the video, this is the nucleus, cell organelles. This is a rough diagram of a cell. This is a cytoplasm jelly-like substance present between the cell membrane and the nucleus membrane, it is called. This is a cell membrane. And this is the nucleolus. So this is the structure basically. So in this, only in plants, additional membrane is also present. This is called the cell wall. Oh, this is present only in plants. And you will ask me a question, why it is only present in plants, not in animals? Because you know that plants go through a number of processes, and which for that they want so much toughness and rigidity, which is provided to them by the cell wall. So cell wall main function is to provide toughness and rigidity to the cell. So next, going to the who discovered cells and scientists' names, we will see them. So scientist's name is Robert Hooke. Discovered cells in 1665. He discovered the first non-living cell. Anton van Leeuwenhoek discovered the first non-living cell, and in 1674 he invented microscope. He is also known as the father of microbiology. Matthias Sachleden founded that all plants are made up of cells. That all plants are made up of cells. And Theodore Sachs founded that all animals are made up of cells. So these are some scientists' names that you have to remember, and you must. Mycoplasma. Plasma is the first living, smallest cell. Smallest living cell. You can see this for a while. I think you have noted this down in your notebooks. Now next is, there are mainly two types of cells, eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Eukaryotes and prokaryotes. So eukaryotes are means true kernel, and prokaryotes means before kernel. In eukaryotic cells, their nucleus material is present, and there is also nucleus membrane. Means nucleus membrane is also present, and inside the nucleus membrane there are nucleus material. But in prokaryote cells, the nucleus material is present but without a nuclear membrane. So examples of eukaryotic cells are animals, humans, plants, and protists. Example of prokaryotes are bacteria, archaea. So you must be very well introduced with terms like animals, humans, plants, bacteria, and archaea. But what is this new term called protists? So protists, it is a type of eukaryotic cells, and there are mainly three types of protists: protozoan, algae, and water and slime molds. So water and slime molds. So protozoan are animal-like protists. Animal-like protists. Plant-like protists. So these water and slime molds look somewhat like fungi and fungus. So they are called the fungus-like protists. So this was the whole scenario. So next is, you know that more than 90% or 90%, around 90% of the cells present in our body are bacterial cells, and most of the cells are present in the intestine. That is why it is advised to us that we should take better care of our intestine. So next are some terms left. You know, one famous term, like protoplasm. The living substance in the cell, present in the cell, is called protoplasm. So protoplasm, you know who coined this term? This term was coined by Purkinje. He was a famous scientist. He coined the term protoplasm. So with this we come to an end of our video, part first. So next part will be of cell memory. I have already told you. Hope you like my video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe my YouTube channel.